Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It is actually the day after Thanksgiving at this point. But I wanted to come on here and share some experiences that I had before Thanksgiving. I like to challenge myself a lot, and I challenged myself probably the days before leading up to Thanksgiving, because my school puts on this Thanksgiving service to celebrate Thanksgiving the day before Thanksgiving, so it would be the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And I was gonna participate in it anyways, and I go back and forth with participating in stuff like assemblies because I know how I am. I know how I feel during things that I participate in that make me nervous, but again, I want to challenge myself to do that. So, on weeks before, I knew a portion of my American Sign Language class was gonna sign a song in the assembly, and I was thrilled. Because I like signing stuff in class, and what I tend to do if we're signing outside of class, I'll take the video outside of class and practice it in my own time, which is fantastic in my opinion, because I can practice on my own. So that's what I've been doing leading up to the Wednesday assembly, weeks in advance. And then on Monday, my choir teacher asked me if I wanted to sing something. Actually, he had this on, he's like, hey, do you want to sing a song? This song, whatever song it was. And I was like, so I knew the song, but I haven't, practiced the song in a while. So I'm like, he asked me this on Monday. I said, if we can figure out how to practice it more before Wednesday morning when the assembly took place, yes, I will. So he gave me this information Monday morning. So I started practicing the song on my own and with him I started practicing with him Tuesday morning and then Tuesday afternoon. And I'm like, okay. I was a little nervous with practicing, obviously, because that's how I am. I just get really nervous when it comes to themes like that. So I continued to practice with them on Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning came along, and I'm getting a little anxious. I'm not anxious at all about the signing with the ASL, because I felt comfortable with that. And then I asked one of my other teachers I asked my homeroom teacher if she could film me singing and signing. Actually, I signed before I sang, so yeah. So I asked her if she could film that for my family, and she said she would. And I'm like, okay. Luckily, throughout the program, the signing came first, and then a couple people later, I did the song, and thank goodness the song was the last part to the assembly, the one I was asked to sing, because I about almost lost it, because I'm like, I was done, because when I get really anxious and really nervous about stuff, I'm like, I want to get it over and done with, but I also want to challenge myself. Like, I go in with the thought, like, I want to challenge myself, and I want to, because I can do hard things, and I want to show people that I can do hard things. And luckily, thank goodness, my ASL teacher was in charge of the assembly. My music teacher was in the room when I was singing. And then my other teacher was, I asked her if she could film me doing all this stuff. And I'm like, it's like, I'm so glad they were there, because these are the 3 teachers that I interact with on a regular basis. So they know me. They know when I get nervous. They know when I'm at my happiest. They know all the sides to me. So yeah, it was very exciting. So right after I was done singing, basically the assembly was over with. They closed out the assembly, and so right when I was done, I was like, I hugged the teacher that was on stage with me, because she was up on stage, and I'm like, I can't believe I just did that. That was like the scariest scene ever. And then I walked off stage, and I thanked my teacher who was filming me. I'm like, thank you. And then I basically laid my head on her shoulder, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did this. I'm like, because I was really overwhelmed. So I appreciated us talking things out, right? Because I was like in the moment. So I'm like, I can't believe I did it. And then my music teacher comes to find me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So the guy who helped me listen to me sing prior to the assembly, this song, and I'm like, I was not nervous for the ASL thing, but I was really nervous about, obviously, the thing that I've been talking about, the song. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I was like, I can't believe I did it. And I was telling him that was probably the scariest thing that I've ever done. I mean, I've done some pretty scary things at school that I've challenged myself to do. So I keep going up. Like this, okay, the scariest thing for me is to do something in front of the school. It doesn't matter if it's talking about something, or participating in a school assembly, or doing the things that I love in a school assembly, like with like ASL. Like we usually sign songs in front of people. We've done that before. We've signed a song for the Easter service, Thanksgiving service. We signed a Christmas song over Christmas. Yeah. So I was just very glad for that to be over with. And again, talk to all my teachers right after the fact, like, so this is how I'm doing now. Glad it's over with. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, the singing the song was a scary thing for me, because I can sing, like, I go on choir trips all the time. Like, I go on choir trips, sing with the group, and it's all fun. Like, I enjoy singing with the group, but, like, if you're singing alone, it's totally different, and for me, it's a totally different thing, because I'm like, I don't sing alone. I don't sing alone a lot, and so, like, to have the small opportunities to sing alone it's a way to challenge myself more. Like, I won't, like, volunteer to sing a solo in choir. I will just be asked if I want to sing a solo. That's how usually things go. And I mean, again, it depends on the thing. Like, I probably will only sing by myself if I'm sitting in front of my school. I probably won't sing alone when we go out in the community to sing, because based on how I feel after the fact I sing, I get a little like worked up a little bit. So we I don't know. Again, challenging myself. Like, I'm really open to challenging myself with the things that I love to do, like ASL and singing in choir. So yeah. So that was that. And yeah, between the two, I mean, there's a lot that's happened between the last video I posted and this video I posted, because I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, there's just like, I don't have time to sit down and like share what happened between bowling, and it's just a lot that's happened, and I just, yeah. So I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving, and yeah. So talk to you later.